Let me quickly tell you something you didn't know. And no, it's not that Antigravity over here is a awesome tool from Google and it's pretty much free for a pretty big chunk of use. But the fact that Antigravity now has .agents and .skills availability in it. Now, this has been a big thing and something we've watched this video. Claude Code for a while. This thing on Gemini Flash. And I only did the one prompt, all right? It's in here testing it. Okay, it's doing the tests. I don't really care about the test right now, but just look at this. All right, let me just confirm this. This is proof. I've only done one prompt. This is all it. I said let's go little code for a while, but they have it in here, and I'm going to show you an amazing GitHub repo and how skills and agents actually work and how that makes your life a lot easier and supercharges Antigravity. Now, my name is Altus. I have my own AI agency over here. I have the AI agency mentorship program that's absolutely kicking ass right now. And then I have the free school group where I've helped over 1,200 people now start their own AI businesses and help and teach them how to use AI. Now, what we're going to do today is we're going to build out an amazing product using the new skills and agents that is in Antigravity, and you're going to learn this amazing new feature in there. So I'm going to show you this GitHub repo that makes it really cool for you to use. Super easy. All you got to do is stick to the end. I'll show you the link how to get it, and we're going to build out a pretty cool, usable product. So let's get into this. It's a cool little video. Now, if you don't really know how all of this works or don't understand what or why, then the simplest way to put it is you actually pre-train your AI agent how to do some very specific things, and you'll see the skills that is out there. And when you have a set specific amount of skills, we can actually take those skills and assign them to actual agents. So therefore they are skilled at a specific task to do things. Now, for example, if you would normally tell Antigravity to build out something like a website, it needs to figure out what tools to use, what's the best practices for the tools, and then the big thing that happens with this is some sort of hallucination that can happen, and it might get things wrong, and eventually it will build something out for you. It always does, but you're going to be problem solving. Things aren't going to maybe look that good, or you might not have chosen the best frameworks in the backend to do it for. And long story, that's how it works. Skills allows us to predefine what it needs to do for specific things and how things work, so it doesn't have to go off and try figure out what to do. For example, if you want to post something to GitHub, it's the git commit and git push. If I'm telling Antigravity to go do that, it needs to go back to the large language module, whichever one you're going to use. For example, Gemini, it needs to figure out what Git is, how Git works, and then decide what the best tools is for Git and come back and do it. All right. So it uses tokens, and even though a very simple command, more complex commands can get you lost. However, skills is a function that allows us to do a lot of things in it, and there's a very specific back end to it, how to set it up. But you don't have to worry about all of this because I'm gonna give you a really cool toolkit that makes and does it all for us. But you just got to understand that skills is just a predefined thing that we use to train your AI model to make it, or to train Antigravity to use different agents and different skills to help you make things faster, save tokens, and the chances of things going wrong later on is just a lot less. But you can look it up, go look at the pre-releases skills, and the Claude skills have been there for a while. But there's a cool repo, and again, I didn't do the repo. I'll leave the link down below. Come to my group, it will be posted in there. These two boys have done it, and it's a collection of really cool things. I'll show you how we can install it. But you get 16 agents, predefined agents, 40 skills, very specific skills and workflows for it. Now, the structure and how to do it all, you can build these skills manually yourself in your home directory or wherever you create the group. You need a ./agent directory like this with your skills, your agents, your workflows, rules, and architecture, etc. But you don't want to do all of these. You might have just come here, you have known that there's something there, or you heard about skills, or you've just seen it. And be like, oh, how do we use skills? How do we use agents? Can't I just have it? This is just how you're going to easily have it. Don't worry about all of these. We're going to show you cool things like this. For example, we want to brainstorm something and we're going to go out and do it. So Don't worry about it. I'm going to show you how to do all of it. All you have to do is, and I'll move this one off to the side here for us. Ultimately, what I want to build out today is a outreach system. So, in very summary, Alex Ramsey says do 4 hours of outreach. I'm going to build a dashboard for accountability that we can log in onto things so we can do cool outreach systems for it. And I'll show you the start build process, how we use the agents for it. I won't show you the finished product because it's going to take a lot of time. But I want to build a dashboard, and it will have our SMS, email, phone, and physical outreach that we do 4 hours a day, put on a timer. And all I've done is I've talked to Gemini about what we want for it, for example, in here. So I've just done a quick conversation with Gemini. Can this be done? That's what I want. Now, again, make sure you check out the link down at the bottom. Our A to Z mentorship gives you a bunch of cool things like the unlimited go high level accounts, but I'll also post within the group the link to this, and all we're going to do is open Antigravity. You can download. Now, I'm on Windows. This is the old product. I've literally just straight up opened it. And some good things to do, you'll see my tips and tricks for Antigravity, is we're going to obviously create a new folder somewhere for us. I'm going to say open a folder. And I'm just going to come to my projects folder, which is my C drive, projects in here, and I'm going to call this just outreach dashboard, right? Come in here. Don't know what happened there, but there's our dashboard. I'm going to select this folder in here. Now, it opens up our new Antigravity like this, new folder. I'm going to shut this one out and I'll make this one there. Now, if you are on Windows, you don't have to be. This just works a lot better. And it is part of all my tips and tricks. But what we're going to do is you need to have WSL installed. Now, WSL, again, it's a Windows to Linux interface. It just means it's better for development. All right, so make sure you go get yourself WSL if you are on Windows. If you are on Mac OS, don't worry about it because Mac OS is technically Linux in the background. But Shift Control P, I'm going to connect to WSL. That just means I have a Linux background. It is connecting to my Ubuntu server. Straight Windows to Windows to Unix. All right, give us a couple of seconds just down the bottom here. Can't quite see behind my face. Cool, and once it's connected, I'm just going to go to that same drive, mount, C, projects, and we call that outreach dashboard. All right, so this just allows me to have a Linux coding interface, which it's just a lot better for development. Okay, a lot better for development. So this is going to initialize our project for us, and it just takes a second to connect. All right, because it connects into a virtual Linux machine that's on your Windows device. So once in here, we're just going to hit. Still busy connecting in here, but we're just going to open terminal for now. Don't worry about the terminal. If you don't know what the terminal is, it's just part of the development. I have to learn how it all works, but quite easy in here. Just straight from the instruction, hit that enter in there, and that is going to install it all for us. Now, have a quick eye out on the left-hand side here for us. Let's say refresh this. Antigravity CLI kit. So good, right? That's going to install for us, and I will get back to you when this downloads, installs it. A couple of files, downloads, installs all those files that we talked about earlier on. And actually, as I push the button, it's all done, and it's in our file structure on the side. Now, if I hit Control++ for us, it should zoom it in a little bit, and we have our agents, and we have our agent files, how it works, how the workflows work, how our skills are all in here that we have. And super cool, super easy, and that means that we can literally hit the / command, and we can need to actually reload the conversation for a second. But then just quickly shut it, start it again, reload it, let our agent load, and see if it recognizes those commands. Give that a second. All right, agent reloaded. Now, if we hit the / button and see if we can have brainstorm. All right, there we go. So now it recognizes our agents from in here. You can look at the agents, you can look at the skills in here. And that is really as easy as it is to set it up. Okay. There are preset commands. There are the agents that you can use. You can tell it just to use the agents, or you can use it, tell it just to use an actual skill. So and the very good part here is the SEO specialist is your agents, but also the skills in here as well. Now, when we want to look at, for example, the brainstorm skill, we will see, if I just keep scrolling down here, brainstorming here, and you can click on it and you can see the skills, the questions, the skills, the agent that goes with it. Scroll a little bit down. The skills, how it works, and the structure for it. And pretty much it says we're going to build out something about it. We're going to think about it. We're going to ask some questions about it. And we're going to use the skill right here. So what we're going to do, I'll show you how this really cool works. So we come back in here. I come through in here and I'm going to copy my conversation that I had with Gemini. It's actually like a PID file what we have in here. And in fact, we will copy this entire thing. And here, copy, come back to Antigravity. I'm going to go Gemini fast for this one. I'm going to hit the / brainstorm, and I'm going to paste this one in here. Okay, watch this on the side. This is where the cool stuff happens. So thinking, designing an average tool. It's going to go do some thinking on that. Now, analyzing your agent. And you can see the architecture and MD file. So it looks at all your files through here. Let me build all this out a little bit. Project planner, front end specialist. It just goes out and does all these cool things for us. All right. So looking at skills now, front end specialist skills, looking at your project planner. All right. How cool is this? This is so awesome. It just keeps giving stuff. All right. Let's move this. Oh, every time it does these things, instead of just going out and doing things and not just thinking, but the actual planning that comes with it is just so great. So, let's go through in here. So, I was looking at all our MD files pre-done, ready for us by someone else is a lot smarter than us. Looking at the plan at the front end, the skills. All right. So, it brings on the 100 mover. All right, high velocity cockpit. All right. So, and it was like high design, the pros extreme speed, low latency, steep learning curve, relies on shortcuts and space, full core, enter full connect. All right. Option B, the visual cockpit. All right. Option B, the visual cockpit. All right. So it talks about, so what I want to design is this interface where I can do my outreach and I can also log on what we do. So it gives me the 3 options that we want. All right. So we'll go with hacker if it evokes sensors for deep work. And okay. So let me quickly read this and see which I liked. In fact, I go through here and then it says option B, the visual cockpit with elements of option 2. The gateway, so options, pros, cons, trade mode, AI interface model, reactive, low cost melee. Question, should the AI be reactive? You ask the proactive. Watches the proactive requires context actions. Reactive is cheaper. So we're going to go with reactive. All right. So super cool, super awesome with this. So let's just say here, let's say we're going to go with create. All right. So, I want option B and I want a, reactive AI agent that I can ask questions too. Now I will now generate a full project plan for you. It's so cool, so easy to do. I don't have to go through all of it. If you would have just normal vibe code it and tell it to do all these things, go forward and do all this now, then this would have taken a lot longer to do. So really cool features, right? Skills, really good. Agents, really good. So here we go. It's now editing the outreach copy. So actual files. It hasn't created anything yet. It's just going to have a good long conversation with us. So I've created a comprehensive project plan to avoid the safe SaaS cliche. How would you like to proceed? I'm ready to care for the program as soon as you're ready for the green light. Sweet. Let's go. Let's go. I'm literally going to say let's go. And we are going to head up. Let's stay with Gemini Slash. Okay? Yeah. 3 Pro, too much credit. Let's do this. It's going to go faster for it. Now, it's going to do its things. It's going to install stuff for us. Yeah, yes. I can literally just leave this run. It will come back and do its things for us. So, super cool. I was just about to finish this video. I kept this thing on Gemini Flash. And I only did the one prompt, alright? It's in here testing it. Okay, it's doing the tests. I don't really care about the test right now, but just look at this. Alright, let me just confirm this. This is proof. I've only done one prompt. This is all it. I said let's go. It is actually with a bit of a complex task. I've learned it just does it. Now, this is silly. I need to connect my AI agents to it, but the app is working. I'm sorry, but this is totally insane. If you haven't used skills, if you don't use this, you are actually just missing out. So, super cool tool to use. I will leave the link down the bottom for you. I mean, there's lots of these extras in here. We can brainstorm, we can create, we can debug, deploy, enhance some stuff, orchestrate some stuff, plan some stuff, preview status, test. Really cool stuff to do. Plus the skills in here, we can literally just tell it to do a specific skill. So awesome, super awesome tool. Really love it. It's really great to use. Make sure you go check it out.